So you took a trip, to Mfante in the Hafa, North, municipality of Asante. What was the mood like when you got there?
All right, so when I got to the community, I first started off from Pokukrum, where the deceased family were. So I moved on to Mfante to ascertain what really happened. So I moved to the mining site, and then when I got to the mining site, they showed me where the thing really happened. I met some few people, a gentleman and one of the miners, who took me there to where the whole thing happened, where the body was lying. So when you get there, you can see some stains of blood on a stick and even some of the stones around. They tell me some people came around. I think officials came for the stones and the others. But when you get into the town, interestingly, what I found was that it's a mining community. So when you get along the stretch, you would find, if I should put it, a makeshift structure where these miners wash the debris or the residue they get from the mining site, and then they wash it and then extract the gold out of it. So we're speaking to some of them to find out what was really happening. They tell me they were a bit scared. Yes, that's what they've been telling me.
Currently, they are scared.
They are scared that
they're living in fear.
Because they tell me this is actually the first time. They haven't seen anything as this before. It was actually the first time something like that had happened. So they were scared that they might come back again.
Okay. Before we talk about, whether indeed the place is designated to be a community mining and all that, yesterday we were informed by the sister of the two, Samed and Hashmil, that they'll be buried yesterday.
Yeah.
Has that taken place?
Yes, it happened.
How did it go?
It happened yesterday. So yesterday when we got to the house, they were waiting for the body to arrive because it was at the Tepa, a municipal hospital. So they were trying to doing some clearance before they give the body to the family. So I saw, I think a pathologist came there, and then the divisional commander for the area was also around to ensure that they give the body to the family. So in the morning when I got there around 11:45 a.m. When I got there, it hadn't arrived. So we spoke to the family and then quickly rushed to the hospital. So around, I think, 1:30 to 2 thereabouts, and they picked the body from the morgue to the family. So that's when they went to bury them, but had to leave them to go to the other site. So they buried them in, there was a cemetery in the community, so that's where they buried the two bodies.
How